Tabtor is a personalized learning platform that captures what students do at the point of learning. It's like someone watching you drive a car. Someone has to actually give you guidance. This platform is a teacher's assistant that actually watches what a student does at the point of learning, so teachers can see after the fact what students did at the point of learning. Right now, students are learning just math, but it's an open platform. It can accommodate any subject under the sun. Our goal is to replace whatever a student does on a piece of paper, because we can do all kinds of analytics. This is like having a teacher's assistant in the form of every iPad that's there, watching what every student is doing. It's not even the cost of a teacher's assistant, if you really think about it. And so from a school perspective, every single school, we are talking to schools in Nigeria, Ghana, we are talking to schools in South America, in Brazil, schools in India are using it, public schools in the US are using it, private schools are using it. This is not about it's an expense issue. This is more about fantastic ability to scale and provide scale to both teachers as well as increase performance to students. Tabtor is fun mainly because kids are not focused on just what they're learning, but because they're earning points for every single activity they're doing, it's like playing a soccer game. We have an open platform, meaning that teachers can very easily create their own content, their own questions, and their own assignments, and just push it to students in a heartbeat. So this is applicable across not just math, but you can do physics, chemistry, biology, AP physics, AP biology, whatever you want to do. The platform is a very open platform. So Tabtor is like having a personal teacher looking at every single activity that the student is doing. So if they're solving a problem, it's not sufficient if you just know what they got as the right answer, but if they use the eraser 3 times, all the things that you would expect a teacher to observe if they're sitting and observing the student is what our platform allows us to capture. So teachers can, after the fact, exactly know what the student did, provide feedback personalized to that student.
My son, as a first grader, is using the Tabtor to reinforce his math skills. It allows him to work at his own level. It's very individualized, and it is geared toward what he is capable of doing. So it allows him to reinforce his skills as well as maintain any skills that he needs to work on and continue on, and then provides and allows for enrichment as it's needed. As a parent, I love the feedback I get weekly from the tutor who contacts us and lets us know of Ryan's progress. And we also can tell the tutor we're working with what we think he needs to still work on. Like if his teacher at school were to tell me what he could work on, I could let the tutor know, and then she would provide some more practice in that area. Since he's been using Tabtor, I've seen that he wants to do math. He is excited about doing his math. He wants to keep practicing and keep learning about the math skills and reinforcing what is going on his worksheets and what his tutor has provided for him, because it's individualized. It's not something that he's sitting in a classroom and the whole class is learning. It's geared towards his level, his ability, his interests. Sometimes, if he's interested in a certain area of math, the tutor can also provide work towards that, and that is a motivator too. I find that it's a very affordable way and convenient way for working moms, busy moms out there, to be able to fill in like a gap where their children need an extra support or extra help, reinforcement, whatever it may be. They can bring it everywhere. It's on the iPad. You just bring it in the car, you bring it on vacation, you bring it wherever. And so over long vacations, over breaks, weekends, they're still having some kind of engagement with the academics, and it's in a fun way, and it's right at their fingertips.
Tabtor helps me do a lot more things than I knew before. When you get a lot of answers right, you get a gift card, and you can go to places and get like fun things and
There's an infinite number of worksheets to do. We never run out, and it's very easy to find the right worksheet for the skill that you're trying to target. It's very interesting that it has an ability to send an email to parents. And so parents who like to have frequent feedback, with the push of a button, they can have a report with the graph of their child's performance on that worksheet at any time. It takes no extra effort from me, and the child can actually send it themselves. The kids talking about it, administrators and supervisors seeing it as they have, and it's the efficacy. I think if you're an educator who really has done this and understands how children learn, all you have to do is look at it and you see that it works.
Every student is on a different level, which takes my time at home at night. It's extremely lengthy trying to find exactly what each student needs. This program makes it much easier. Just the fact that it's being done on an iPad, they're much more willing to sit and work for longer periods of time than they are with your traditional pencil and paper. 2 weeks of this has been tremendous. If I could have had 7 months of this, I would feel like a miracle worker because of their program.
So I was introduced to Tabtor, and I have to say, it's one of the most amazing things that I've seen. It's hard for them to leave when their class period's done because they just love it so much.
Amazing that it'll make you feel like you want to do math and try it. I would tell them to try it, and I bet that you'll like it a lot.
I have 6,751 points.
So how many do we have to go to get to 10,000? Quick. I'm just kidding. I can't even figure it out.
I can figure it out.
I have about 3,249 points left.
That's money right there, buddy.
I don't know. Where's Elle?
70, just so I know.
Let's get you
Want me to keep helping for you? Wait, these are 10s. Remember, this is by 10. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Up to here. Count again by 10.
No, see, the 4 is in the tens place, right? So you need a 0 with it.
Let's see if we got it back on that.
Wait till the announcements are over. That's very easy.
You know what? This is messy. This is really hard.
Press continue.
Yes!
251. Where are you on the whole thing?
I'm gonna get up to 6,000.